that much anymore, considering the fact that they're currently sitting a huge lead, 7,700 gold. Look at the graph. It shoots right back in their favor, and they're looking sharp.
So, you know, if you are Cloud9 HyperX at this point, Drybear, you know, you've had an advantage through most of this game. In fact, most of this series. This game's gone pretty long now, 35 minutes. The first game you ended in 25, and, you know, they've picked all of your gods and are beating you with them. Is morale at a low right now for Cloud9, or you think that they're, you know, kind of steeling themselves and ready to take a fight? And, you know, they know it's coming. 30 seconds till the Fire Giant's up here, and TSM may even look to kind of engage against them at the red buff here to see. They're going to go ahead and start that. But if you are Cloud9, what do you do to kind of steel yourself to get back into this game?
You know, honestly, knowing a lot of the C9 players personally, you know that they're all very casual people. They're not really high emotion. Sayo, very focused. You know, Suntouch is very calm and very gentle and friendly. Xaylia as well, like you talked about by meeting him in the live events, and Smek, Frostek as well. Frostek probably the most high-strung, you know, involving his emotions in the game type player, and you can see that in his aggression overall, the way he plays. So strong plays overall between these players, but I think C9 definitely has an opportunity to take this Fire Giant buff and possibly start pushing the game back, but they can't let this go for free.
Yeah, and you know, they concede at least the opening to it here as Sayo with the recalls coming out. They do want to finish up what items they can before trying to engage. Frostek has finished Rotsuhudi notably in this fight. Suntouch, however, going to take a lot of damage here. I'm not sure how well he can really deal. Looks like there's a beated out ultimate on to Smek, and now it's going to be Cupid Red trying to chase down the Cupid. Game Hunter puts out the snipe. On the other side of the fight, Frostek takes a lot of damage. He's going to put out a lot of damage of his own with the ultimate. The Zeus ultimate comes out, but it's only going to zone out Sayo, but they are able to secure a kill on Frostek, who's a lot of their damage. Now it's Suntouch forced the bird out as Lobster's not going to fall down, and TSM has won this fight easy peasy. Only 3 members of Cloud9 are still within range, so really contested as Sayo is forced to recall back. And TSM not quite ready to start Fire Giant. They're going to take a look here at Suntouch, and it'll come down to a big play by Cloud9 Suntouch to steal this away from them, or this is a surefire Fire Giant for TSM.
Here, Lawbringer jumping in, finding Young Bay on the backside, but he's bought himself. Look at the follow-up damage. Xaylia goes down instantaneously. Searing Pain comes out. Little baby Cupid gets destroyed. Sayo looking for the bomb. Cubo Fred quite low. Solar Blessing on the ground now. Sayo by himself. Polynomicon. One more hit. Blinks away. Game Hunter gets out. Sayo looking for the bomb. Gets the stun there on Lobster, but doesn't get the damage. Sayo by himself. Belly Flop gonna avoid it. There goes the Neath ultimate. Can they get the damage out on top of it? Sayo goes down to Bastet, who was on her deathbed, and now puts Lobster in her place. Gets on out there. Suntouch trying to come through, but did not have the support he could have put forth there, considering the fact that Tier went so deep so quick. Sun Wukong just could not react in time. It's going to be a 3-for-1 exchange after a 1-for-0 exchange in favor of TSM, turning it into a total 4-for-1 in favor of TSM, and now the Fire Giant's available.
Young Bay going to go ahead and start that up. Game Hunter rotating in as well. They should shift the aggro off of Young Bay here shortly, I would imagine. No, he's going to go ahead and stand in the fire there. Freya waiting in the wings. Frostek certainly capable of putting out a lot of damage, but they're going to need Suntouch here to try to steal this thing. Do they have the banish into steel coming through? No, it's going to be Bird in, Bird out, and Suntouch is in some trouble. He's going to get fisted out by Fred. Now going to be forced to use a somersault, and he is going to go flip over the wall there. So really not able to get in position fast enough. You would think that they would at least attempt to banish into steel there, but weren't able to get it out at all.
13-18 here. We see a 9,400 gold lead for TSM, 11,000 experience in lead as well. Now they have that Fire Giant. That Fire Giant buff is so very valuable. Looking across the way to TSM, you see they're all finishing off their last item. In fact, yeah, pretty much everyone, actually all 5 people on TSM are on their last item right now. Actives have been completed. There's 4 Sentry Wards in the inventory, buying so much vision. And you know, I love the fact that both these teams realize that vision is a team effort, and they're all buying wards, trying to you know, benefit that cause directly. You know, I got to give credit to TSM right now. The way they're able to just kind of pick off the targets and be very specific about it. And not only that, but when they fall into trouble, they back up, support each other properly, zone properly, and then switch targets when they need to. You know, time and time again, you see newer players who have trouble, you know, figuring out what target they're supposed to go for, and then when that target's no longer viable, they don't know what to go for next. They don't have that target switching potential. But TSM is just like it's a machine, man. The cogs are turning, everything's going right, and TSM is definitely set to take this match and push to game 3. TSM, C9 jumps in. There's Xaylia. There's the juggle of QL. Fred removes with Purification B. Suntouch by himself, taken by half a turn. Suntouch gonna go down here without even being able ult to ult. Somersault Cloud was not available. First damage, Cubo, Fred, Neat, ultimate coming out. There goes the baby going down yet again. Zalia fighting cats in his base. Brasiak backing up. Belch of the Gods comes out there. Belly Flop is going to come up cooldown quite soon. Searing Pain going to be avoided by Valkyrie's discretion, but it might not be enough. The Phoenix goes down. Could we have a game 3?
Man, oh man. It looks like we're going to get it for the first time in the path to 100K. TSM is putting a lot of pressure on the Cloud9. 2 Phoenixes down. They want to move into the base. They certainly have the damage. Basset at this stage in the game is just a damage machine. The Titan's being done. Working onto the Voidblade as well for some more pen. Deathbringer as well. She can just get in there. Trickstank going to find a big CC chain. 700 damage crit coming through from Youngbei, who is a wrecking machine right now, sitting on a full 6-item build on a Neath, and that is going to be your game, ladies and gentlemen. It is impossible for Cloud9 to hold TSM out of the base right now, and we are going to game number 3, Dry Bear. First time in EU.